Big story heading into the weekend will be our temperature trends. So that's where we're going to start with your forecast. And we have to understand what's going on by looking into the upper levels near the jet stream. So where you're seeing some of the blue shadings on the map, that's where we have the cooler temperatures. Where we have more of those orange shadings on the map, those are going to be the warmer temperatures. So we're starting your time frame here for tomorrow at Friday. Notice what happens, especially throughout the eastern half of the country. Going into the weekend, we are going to be on the warmer side of things, but also notice the colder side of things eventually will be catching up by mid next week. But until then, temperatures staying at least above average for many going into the weekend. That's why we're highlighting those 70s, if not even some 80s for you. Saturday getting into the day on Sunday, but then the numbers noticed by even Tuesday, cooling off just a little bit more. So that's going to be your temperature trends and the thoughts on that going into the next few days. It's been a mostly dry day out there for you for Thursday, and we'll keep it that way throughout the rest of this evening. Going closer to the midnight hour tonight. There is another chance to see the aurora borealis. It's another weak geomagnetic storm still going on closer to the midnight hour. Still a southerly breeze will take you past the midnight hour getting into your Friday morning. There is a weak disturbance off to the north. That could give us a few showers, maybe even a rumble of thunder. That's mainly going to be areas throughout the upper peninsula, but some of this activity could sneak down just a little bit farther south as we are going closer to at least your Friday afternoon hours by the evening. So that's what we'll continue to track for you there. It looks like we're having a little issue here with our computer system, so we'll go ahead and see if I can fix that, but there it goes. Closer to the afternoon by the evening. There you go. Areas throughout the eastern UP closer to the Straits. Still the chance will be there at least for a few passing showers. No washouts expected. I would suspect there's going to be still plenty of dry time as we get into the day tomorrow, but still, with it being Friday, we still will hold on to that chance nonetheless as we are going later in towards this time tomorrow. Past that, into the weekend, Saturday morning, things are still looking dry with that southerly breeze. So highlighting your forecast for the weekend right here, plenty of 70s, and then again, sneaking in some more 80s as we're going throughout your Saturday and even getting into the day on Sunday. So a warmer weekend coming up. Here we go. Live weather stations out there right now. Mount Pleasant, mid-70s at this hour. Current temperature sits right now at 75. McBain just a few degrees cooler, but still on the warmer side for this evening. Current number right now at 73. And here's where you'll go past midnight tonight. Not going to be as cold, but still farther inland could include a few 40s. Lakeshore communities, more 50s as we take you past the midnight hour tonight. Getting into the day tomorrow, temperatures for your Friday. Eastern upper tip of the Mitt, plenty of 70s. Even south of the Mackinac Bridge could even sneak in a few low 80s. If we have any better rain chances for tomorrow, this is going to be the region we'll find it. Again, no washouts expected, but still want to keep that in the back of your mind just as we are getting closer to the upcoming weekend for any weekend plans. Western lower, south of the bridge, I think we've got more dry time here. Check out these temperatures for your Friday afternoon. Plenty of low to even some mid-80s going to be looking good there. It's more of a southerly breeze as we take you into the day tomorrow. Still your fair share of some heats even as we go towards the sunrise side. Low to even a few more mid-80s. Lakeshore communities still just a touch cooler, but it's going to be an overall warmer Friday. Even check out the numbers as we're taking you a little bit farther south into some of our central zones, mid to even a few upper 80s. Not going to be completely out of the question there. So overall, a dry, warmer weekend, Adam. Better rain chances Monday, Tuesday, and then cooler by mid next week.